Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Informal bringing you the latest and greatest Mr. Informal podcast. We are on the podcast 168. Yes, you heard me, 168. Could you believe that? Well, I don't because I knew this was going to continue. Hopefully, you're doing great today. Hopefully, you are being safe. Hopefully, you are healthy. And certainly, hopefully, you are enjoying your summer, especially the year 2021. So, please do not forget to add me on Instagram, MISTERINFORMAL, and then check out my website. Got some good stuff in there. MrInformal.com, MRINFORMAL. .com. And so, what do we have for this Mr. Informal Podcast 168? Well, we have 4 topics. Number 1, Reddit is going to add videos for iOS. Yes, Reddit videos for the iOS app. Number 2, Reebok has been sold. So, Adidas found a buyer, and so Reebok was sold for billions and billions of dollars. Number 3, social media ads. It's gone way too ridiculous out there. It's getting apparently social media ads is becoming a sport out here. Who basically is the best ads, but not really great experience. Last but not least, number 4 is, as you know, that retail has changed ever since this coronavirus has taken over, and so customer expecting some type of changes or some type of retail experience, a great experience in the retail stores, retail sectors, or whatever you want to call it. That's what they expected when they come into the store. What do the customer expect? But certainly they want to expect better experience, not just clothes or not just any items on the showroom. So that is the 4th topic for this Mr. Informal podcast. And so let's go ahead and start the podcast 168. So this article is from hypebeast.com. Reddit introduces short form video feed on iOS. So in its latest update, the Reddit app on iOS, Apple, has incorporated a button to the right of the search bar which streams videos in a fashion similar to TikTok and Instagram Reels. Subreddits tags are shown at the top, and users have the power to upvote, downvote, comment, share, and give a range of medals and animated awards. The user interface itself isn't exactly new, as Reddit has been experienced with this format for a while, but this new button and algorithm allow users to easily discover new subreddits and videos without having to scroll through a discussion forum. Reddit acquired TikTok's competitor Dubsmash back in December and has confirmed plans to incorporate its technology to develop new features down the line. Okay, so I'm confused here. So what does Reddit want to be? Does it want to be a online discussion forum, or does it want to be a video platform here? What do they want to be? Or do they just want to be an overall social media platform? But they're not a social media platform. They're more of a discussion platform. And so right now I see Reddit as they don't know what to do. They are confused as to who they are. And in my perspective, they should just stick to who they are, meaning you are a community discussion forum. That's all it is. Now, I believe that if they want to be a video platform, why not just do a separate website or a separate name? Why don't you just, since you bought the TikTok competitor Dubsmash, why don't you just call it Dubsmash? Heck, change the name. Why don't you just call it Reddit Video or Red Video, whatever you want to call it. But the short form video feed, obviously it's taken its idea from TikTok, certainly YouTube, also Instagram, Facebook, this goes on and on. And there's going to be 50% of the people that's going to like this, and 50% of people are just going to stick to the Reddit discussion, meaning just the online communication. That's all it is. But this video thing, I'm sure depending on how they market it, it may be pretty good. But with TikTok, it's pretty big. I'm not entirely sure. You can see where Reddit is testing this out, and they are not sure if this will be successful, because they provided it, but they're not announcing it. They're not bringing it to the forefront of the Reddit community. Not only that, it's only in iOS. So they're half-assing their marketing team on this. Why not just bring it to Android, which is 75% of the world's market operating system in the mobile sector? And so it just doesn't make sense. So, when a spokesperson of Reddit revealed that their thought process behind the new update, Reddit's mission is to bring community and belonging to everyone in the world. Subsequently, Reddit's video team's mission is to bring community through video. What does that even mean? Like, are we gonna see Reddit's reviews now? Are we gonna see something like Clubhouse, where the people talk about their problems, whether the replies? I mean, what is it gonna be? I'm very confused. So I don't know how this particular side of Reddit is going to be, but they're not in on it 100%, because like I said, if they were, it wouldn't just be on Apple Store. It would also be in Android. Topic number 2 from retaildive.com. Reebok has been sold. So this week, Reebok was sold. Adidas sold Reebok to the brand Authentic Brands Group for $2.5 billion. Yes, $2.5 billion. Could you believe that? Seems like Adidas didn't even care about Reebok, since obviously Reebok had nothing. Adidas had nothing to gain from Reebok. I mean, they are also shoe wear. I guess they just bought them because they want to get rid of competition, but I guess Reebok brand was leeching off the Adidas money. Here's the thing, okay? There was a time when Reebok was number one, and Nike was its last place, and Nike was gunning for Reebok. And for some reason, Reebok lost that position. So here we are. Reebok is just an afterthought. If you look at Reebok's archives, records, and history, it is absolutely astonishing, absolutely amazing when it comes to basketball shoes, football, real football, the national football, tennis, sportswear, exercise wear. I mean, I can go on and on. The kind of equipment that they have was absolutely amazing. But now, this management team is not doing so well. So for $2.5 billion in Authentic Brands Group, I don't know what they're going to do with it. I don't know where Reebok's going to go. I'm hoping this corporate brand is actually going to give Reebok the kind of freedom that they could do. You could produce this, do whatever you want. Maybe you could also bring back your old shoes and make money, or be the brand that you were supposed to be, or resurrect the brand that it used to be. Reebok was everywhere. NHL, NBA, baseball. They were just everywhere. NFL certainly. I know that they have the most popular shoe. It's the Club C. I've been trying to buy that. For some reason, it's hard for me to buy it. And it's pretty sad what come to this. But for $2.5 billion, that's certainly a bargain for a brand like Reebok and its history and its archives. You could do so much with Reebok. Imagine the kind of shoes that you can bring back with Reebok. And so, again, I'm not entirely sure what Authentic Brands is going to do with Reebok. Certainly, Adidas failed to do something with Reebok. They certainly failed really hard because Adidas don't really care because they have their own brand to take care of. Also, I know that Adidas wasn't doing much. I mean, they keep on trying to always go with the Reebok Classic. They didn't really have a lot of shoes that they could sell off, and people know Reeboks is for shoes, and they weren't innovating. They weren't bringing anything new to the game. Only Adidas and Nike was bringing it. Even Puma is bringing it. Are you serious? Even Puma is bringing it. And where's it? Reebok. I guess there's nothing to see with Reebok. So, honestly, I don't even know what to think of Reebok right now. All I'm hoping for is a great resurrection from them. On to the third topic. No articles this time, no multiple sources or no original source. Let's talk about social media ads. It's getting out of hand. From Facebook, Instagram, even Snapchat, TikTok, all kinds of ads. As I said in the beginning, all these ads in social media platforms are becoming a sport. Who has the most exposure? Who has the most activity, experience? Personalized ads. Glad I don't have that. But certainly there was a time when Facebook never had ads. It was only for college students. I was in that. And it was only open for college students. Your mom, pop, aunts, and uncles couldn't even get in it. Even your friends who weren't in college couldn't even get in it. But apparently there it is. Even Instagram back then never had this much and this many ads. That every time you scroll through, ads everywhere. Even in the highlight, ads everywhere. I mean, certainly I don't really use a lot of my social media ads. I mean, I only upload when I need to. But I'm not in it for exposure. I'm just more in it because I feel like it. And certainly something to share with my followers. But when it comes to ads, I just skip it. I don't really care about it. If I care about it, I would want to research about it, look into it. But it's getting out of hand that all these social media ads are just so many of them. Even the people you follow or certain brands that you follow you can't even scroll through without seeing multiple ads. It's like every 3 brands or people you follow, there's always an ads. And so you ask yourself, how many times am I going to see these ads? Certainly we all have our limits. And I think these brands are taking these ads too much to the point where people are having these social media anxiety that we see ads, and people are just walking billboards, especially when they buy all these clothing brands that all you see is their branding, certainly, but that's part of the design. And people are starting to have anxiety because it's just too much ads wherever they go, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I mean, the list goes on and on. There are social media out there that are very small, and you can see that they don't have ads, or they have a limited amount of ads, which is pretty good. But all the big ones always have ads. Same with Google. Google search even have ads. I know that's not social media, but there's always ads on Google search. For some reason, it's always been like that. I'm glad I have ad blocker. But we ask ourselves, what's our limitation? I mean, how long can we take before we get tired of the social media platform and just say, you know what, I'm not even gonna check my social media because there's just too much ads. I mean, if I wanna keep myself updated with my friends, family, coworkers, why not just call them, text them, or see them at work and ask them? Why do I always have to see these ads? I mean, I'm hoping to block these Facebook ads, but for some reason, it's just too much. Like, I really want to block it. So, social media ads, there's gonna come to a point where all these brands is gonna learn that we can't take away the experience. We gotta limit these ads, limit the amount of ads, because people are not gonna accept these for too long. They're gonna realize that, hey, what's the point? Even if it's free, so what? You know what? I'm not even gonna install it. I'm not even gonna try to use it because there's just too many ads. So as the world starts to slowly go back to normal, I said that very slowly. I want to make that clear. Very slowly go back to normal. People want to go to the mall, want to go to the store, go buy something. I'm not talking about grocery stores. I'm not talking about local businesses. I mean, not local business, but local restaurants. When people want to go to a store or a boutique, they want to feel something. They want to gain experience. Because the retail sector has changed ever since this coronavirus have taken over. People has a certain expectation when they go to the mall or whenever they go to their favorite store. They want to have some type of experience, some type of feeling, some kind of great vibe to them. Because people want to go out, they want to gain something, they want to feel something. And that is why I titled this fourth topic Retail Experience. Because the whole retail sector has changed. You can't go back to normal just, coming in. You can't expect the customer to just come in and look around, whatever. I mean, all these customers, if you wanted to buy something, certainly you got to show them something. You got to make them feel something. This is why all these luxury brands are always great at something, whether it be providing water, providing some type of drink, some type of customer service, some type of tour. Like, come on, like, it's just simple stuff. And that to me is just customer relations. But apparently people have not learned, all these brands have not learned. And the sooner they learn, the sooner that they could actually gain more customers. But that's not what's happening. Because they haven't learned from their mistakes. What they think is that they're just gonna go back to the way it was and then expect the customer to just buy anything. No, I'm telling you, all these customers are gonna expect something. They want to have some type of experience, some type of learning about these brands. I know that Gap went through a lot of retail changes, retail design store, but that didn't work because what they have not learned is customer service. And certainly they messed up on a coupon. Same with Express, they haven't learned anything. But brands like Shinola and even the luxury brands, they're staying the same because they have great customer experience, great customer service. For the most part. But all these boutiques, if I was them, I would give experience to customers. Like, hey, is there anything you're looking for? These are new products, so, or give them a catalog, or give them a place where they can lounge around. You never know, they might buy something. But certainly, year 2022, or even this year, or later this year, certainly you're going to see a lot more retail design that would actually cater to the customer. And so that basically concludes this Mr. Informal Podcast 168. Again, I go by the name of Mr. Informal. I hope you enjoy listening to me from beginning to end, and certainly I am grateful if you did listen to me from beginning to end. And please do not forget to add me on Instagram, MISTERINFORMAL, and then check out my website. Got some great stuff there. Got some cool items in the store. MrInformal.com, MRINFORMAL.com. And please be safe and make sure you are healthy. And certainly I will see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.